Welcome to Quarantine Crafting with Mandy. This will probably be the only YouTube video that I ever put up, but I thought you guys might be bored. It's almost Easter and I want to make a little craft with you. Today we'll be making a Pom-Pom bunny. So I have laid out everything that you guys are going to need and I'll insert it here. And then we'll go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'm going to teach you how to make a pom-pom. So for this craft, we're going to need 3 different pom-poms. One for the body. These are the templates that you'll use. One for the head and one for the tail. So first of all, I'll get started and just show you how you're going to make a basic pom-pom. You can buy a pom-pom maker, but we're quarantined and this will work just as well. So let me show you in the next clip how you'll want to make a pom-pom. Alright, so first what we'll do is we're going to start with the body. When you're making a pom-pom, you're going to insert the yarn in and you're going to want to leave a little bit of a tail. So for this one I'm going to leave about 5 inches. So from there you just leave that in and then it stays secure and then you'll just start wrapping. And for the body, what we're going to do is wrap the yarn around 30 times. So you don't want it to be too tight, you'll want to have it be a little bit loose, but you'll just continue to wrap until you've gone around the cardboard 30 times. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like now, and what you'll do is cut your end off, and again you're going to leave a little bit of a tail. Doesn't really matter too much, but just in case you end up losing it, you just want to have a little bit of a tail. And then from there, you'll just scooch your yarn down a little bit. So basically what you want to do is still keep it on the paper or on the cardboard template. And you're going to want to thread another piece of thread through. So you'll cut another piece off, it doesn't matter how long it is, just as long as it's long enough to tie around your yarn here. So you'll probably want to make it about 10 inches. So from there, you'll just thread that through here and bring it around to the other slit. So now you've got your 2 ends. One's through the middle part of the slit and one is through the end part of the slit. And you will tie it together really tight. So you might need your mom and dad to help you with this part because you'll really want to tie it quite tight into a knot. And we'll leave those ends. So once you have your pom-pom just like this, what you'll do is take your scissors and cut where everything is looped. And then once that's cut, oh, I missed some. You'll just slide it right off. And now we have a bit of a fluffy mess, but I'll show you in the next clip how you can trim up the pom-pom to make it look really cute and fluffy. Now what we're going to do is trim up the body. So right now it's just looking a little bit frazzled. So you'll just take your scissors, and it's important to go over your garbage can. And you're just going to go around the pom-pom, just trimming off all of those long pieces. So if you can see that excess, you'll just trim it right off like that and then kind of fluff it up. See, it's even looking a little bit better now. Basically, you're just giving the bunny a haircut. And we're gonna go the other way and just keep on trimming those long strands. You just kind of want it all to be pretty even. And if you want a bunny with bed head, you don't have to worry about this part. You can just keep the long strands if you want. Alright, so that's what the body of the pom-pom will look like. I mean the body of the bunny. To go ahead and make the head, so we're just going to do the exact same thing for the head, but this time we're only going to do 15 times around. Again, you'll want to leave that tail, cut it off, slide your yarn down. I've already got my other piece to fasten it already, so you're just going to want to put it through here pom-pom really tight. Okay, and in your package, I also give you guys another little fluffy yarn. So this one I think was gonna be really cute for the tail. So again, we're just gonna make the same pom-pom. This one, or sorry, the same style of pom-pom. For the tail, you'll want to wrap it around 10 times. Okay, now it's time to trace out all of your ears, feet, and then the carrot as well. So I've given you guys all a template to use. So what I've done is I've already cut out my template. So I just cut out all of the pieces that are on here. And then from there, I'm going to use the felt as well as the paper that I put in the little baggies. And we will trace each one, and then you'll use your scissors, or maybe your mom can help you use your scissors, and we'll cut them all out. So to trace, I'm using a Sharpie, but if you have a pen handy at home, that might work as well. And then we'll just remember when we put these on the bunny that we'll put all of the Sharpie side to the back. So now that you've got them all traced out, you'll use your scissors to cut out all of the ears and feet as well as the carrot, and I'll show you in the next step what that looks like. Okay, so now that we have everything cut out, we've got the outer ears in the brown, we've got the inner ears in the white, his little feeties, and then his little carrot. So now what we'll do, you'll have to get your hot glue gun or a glue stick if you don't have a hot glue gun at home. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue gun. And we're going to just glue the inner ear into the outer ear of the bunny. And again, I just mentioned, make sure that when you're putting your inner ear onto your outer ear, put all of your pen lines inside, because sometimes it's really hard to make sure you're cutting right on the line. And then when you're making the ears, it's kind of cute so that they stick up. You'll want to just add a little bit of glue to the bottom and be very careful with this part. Mom or dad might have to help you with this. And fold it over. And then that way you kind of just get a cute little bend in the ear. I'll show you that again. And again, just be very careful with your hot glue. Whoa. And you'll fold it over. It kind of just makes a cute little shape to the ear. All right, so next I'm going to show you how to assemble the whole bunny. Okay, so now we're ready to put the bunny together. So we have all of our pieces. We've got the body, the fluffy tail, the bunny's head, his ears, his feet, and his little carrot. So what you'll want to do is take your big body, the biggest pom-pom, and just put a little dab of hot glue. And then you'll take the bunny's head and just plop it right on. He kind of looks like a mess right now, but once we add his little bow, you'll see the difference between his body and his head. And then we're going to turn him around. I've decided that I want this to be his back. And we're going to plop on his little cotton tail. There he is. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the ears. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue onto the ear and just press it in. Starting to look like a little bunny now. And then his little feet will just plop on the very front. And again, just make sure you're putting the glue on the back side where your trace marks are. So you'll just want to pick 2 places at the bottom on his body, just to make it look like he's sitting down. Okay, so you guys will notice that on your little baggie, I have a little piece of green painter's tape. So the purpose of that is so that we can make the carrot. So what you'll do is just put the painter's tape onto the triangle that you cut out and just fold it right over. It doesn't matter if it's messy because you're going to cut it anyways. So you just want to have it stick, so you want to fold the tape in half and have it stick to the carrot. And then from there, you'll take your scissors and cut the greenie, just to make a little carrot. And then we'll go ahead and add some glue to the back of the carrot, just like that. And we'll just place it right in there so it looks like the little bunny is holding the carrot. Now we'll add our eyes and our little nose. So I gave you guys each a little piece of pink. What I'm going to do to make the nose is just use a hole punch and cut out a little circle. If you don't have a hole punch, feel free just to cut out a tiny circle, or however you want the nose to look. Even a little triangle would be cute. So we're just going to go ahead and use the little googly eyes that are in each bag. Put them right on the bunny. And then we'll add our little nose. And you might want to get somebody to help you with this little nose if you're using a hot glue gun, because it's kind of tricky to not burn yourself on that. And I'm just gonna boop his little nose on there. Okay, so I've given you guys a little piece of twine on each one, or in each bag. Let's go ahead and make a little bow, and voila! You have yourself a little Easter bunny. Okay, so here's our finished product. We've got our little Easter bunny. I hope you guys have fun making them, and upload a picture or send me a picture when you do. If you want, you can make them cross-eyed, you can make them one-eyed, however you want, with a little cotton tail. I hope you guys have lots of fun. We miss you lots, and we hope that we can see you soon when we're all out of self-isolation. Bye!